Okay, I'm back with another selection of Fine, Fine School by Sharon Creech. Pictures by Harry Bliss. And I will show you, I don't know if you can read those sticky notes. It says science test on Christmas, midnight quiz on Sunday, apply to college, power nap at 2, gym test today. Fine Elementary School, it says. And I think it's kind of fun. The dedication is in the window there. You see that? For Lyle, a fine, fine headmaster. For Bill, Pete, and my fine, fine son, Alexander. All right, here's the first picture. Mr. Keane was a principal who loved his school. Every morning he strolled down the hallway and he saw children in their classes. He saw them learning shapes and colors and numbers and letters. He saw them reading and writing and drawing and painting. He saw them making dinosaurs and forts and pyramids. Oh, he would say, aren't these fine children? Aren't these fine teachers? Isn't this a fine, fine school? I feel like Mrs. Brotherton says that, right? She loves our school and our children and our teachers. Near Mr. Keane's school, Tilly lived with her parents and her brother and her dog Beans in a small house next to a big tree. On Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays, Tilly went off to school. At school, Tilly learned her shapes and colors and numbers and letters, and sometimes when she saw Mr. Keane standing in the hallway, he waved. Aren't these fine children, he said to himself. Aren't these fine teachers? Isn't this a fine, fine school? On the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, Tilly climbed her favorite tree. I'm stuck, get help. And she took Beans on walks and threw him sticks. Let go now, Beans. You see their speech bubbles and a speech bubble. And this one is a thought bubble, right? Because it doesn't have the pointy part. It's all like a bubble. And she pushed her brother on a swing and tried to teach him how to skip. He's thinking, be one with the skip. But on Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays, Tilly went off to school. Beans and her brother did not like to see her go. Hurry, hurry, hurry home, her brother called. One day, Mr. Keane called all the students and teachers together and said, this is such a fine, fine school. I love this school. Let's have more school. Let's have school on Saturdays too. The teachers and students did not want to go to school on Saturdays, but no one knew how to tell Mr. Keane that. He was so proud of the children and the teachers and of all the learning they were doing every day. Can you see that the teachers and the kids are kind of like, And so that Saturday, Tilly set off for school. But it's Saturday! What about the swings, her brother called. The following month, Mr. Keane announced, this is such a fine, fine school. I love this school. Let's have, do you have a prediction? More school. From now on, let's have school on Sundays too. The teachers and the students did not want to go to school on Sundays, but no one knew how to tell Mr. Keane that. He was so proud of the children and the teachers and of all the learning they were doing every day. They're looking a little glum, a little sad. It says, why not study while you chew? Lunch is a nice time to take a break from studying. Okay. Here are the next pictures. Look at the dog and the squirrel are reading the newspaper. And so that Sunday, Tilly set off for school. But it's Sunday, what about the skipping? Her brother called. The following month, Mr. Keane called everyone together and said, this is such a fine, fine school. I love this school. Let's have, do you know, more school. From now on, let's have school on holidays too, on Easter and Ramadan and Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah, on all the holidays, on every calendar. The teachers and the students did not want to go to school on the holidays, but no one knew how to tell Mr. Keane that. He was so proud of the children and the teachers and of all the learning they were doing every day. School is way cool, it says. More school is way cool. School is cool. Say yes to school. Easter schmeaster. Because they're going to be at school. Look at the serious faces on the kids. Oh dear. Do you see what holiday that is? And so on Christmas, Tilly set off for school. But it's Christmas. What about Christmas? Her brother called. The following month, Mr. Keane called everyone together and said, oh no. Are you ready? This is such a fine, fine school. I love this school. Let's have more school from now on. Let's have school in the summer too. All summer long, every single day. It says time in school learning, time at home sleeping. Those are the only two choices in that pie chart. Summer schedule. June is science month. July is big word month. Summer school is cool. How much will we learn? He said. We can learn everything. We will learn about numbers and letters and colors and shapes, the Romans, the Egyptians, the Greeks. We will learn about dinosaurs and castles and everything. We will learn everything. The teachers and the students did not want to go to school on Saturdays and Sundays and holidays and all summer long every single day, but no one knew how to tell Mr. Keane that. He was so proud of the children and the teachers and of all the learning they were doing every day. There are some repeated phrases in this book, aren't there? No, Kevin Hankey's with the mice, like Lily's Purple Plastic Purse, he's another author who does that. I made a text-to-text connection, right? Some authors repeat certain phrases, and so you come to expect them. It draws the reader in. Look at the reactions on the faces of the children and the teachers. Oh dear. And so on the first day of summer, Tilly set off for school. But it's summer. What about summer? Her brother called. Now she's getting her post-it notes, right? Test today, big test tomorrow, the largest test in the entire universe next week, get more post-its, huge test Sunday, lunch test on the 4th of July. Oh my gosh. And that day, Tilly went to see Mr. Keane. She stood in his office in front of his desk. What a fine, fine school this is, Mr. Keane said. What amazing things everyone is learning. Yes, Tilly said, we certainly are learning some amazing things. A fine, fine school, said Mr. Keane. But, Tilly said, not everyone is learning. What? Mr. Keane said. He looked very worried. Who? Who isn't learning? Tell me, and I will see that they learn. Well, my dog Beans hasn't learned how to sit, Tilly said, and he hasn't learned how to jump over the creek. Oh, said Mr. Keane. And my little brother hasn't learned how to swing or skip. Oh, Mr. Keane said. Says, wrong way, Beans. Skipping for little brothers. He's trying to learn how to do it out of a book. And she said, oh, but you go to school, Mr. Keane said, to our fine, fine school. True, Tilly said, but I haven't learned how to climb very high in my tree, and I haven't learned how to sit in my tree for a whole hour. Oh, said Mr. Keane. Here he is. It says, June is science month. Don't forget to brush. Love, Mom. Oh, because he's not home or she's not home to remember to brush. Recess quiz on Sunday. 10,000 pencils in that box. Really hard math. We miss you, son. Love, Mom and Dad. There's a picture of the parents. Oh. That day, Mr. Keane walked up and down the halls looking at the children and the teachers. Up and down, he walked up and down, up and down. The next morning, Mr. Keane called everyone together. Oh, the children and the teachers were very worried. What's your worried face look like? Mr. Keane said, this is a fine, fine school with fine, fine children and fine, fine teachers, but not everyone is learning. The children and the teachers were very, very worried. Mr. Keane said, there are dogs who need to learn how to sit and how to jump creeks. What did he mean? Was he going to make their dogs come to school? There are little brothers and sisters who need to learn how to swing and how to skip. What did he mean? Was he going to make their younger brothers and sisters come to school too? The children and the teachers were very, very, very worried. And you, all of you, children and teachers, you need to learn how to climb a tree and sit in it for an hour, Mr. Keane said. The children and the teachers were very worried. Here they are, 20 minutes to go. They're imagining this, right? And so from now on, we will, do you see the ellipses up here? That means something's gonna come, something's happening. You do a pause, right, when you read that. And so from now on, we will not, do you see the not have school on Saturdays or Sundays or holidays or in the summer. A huge, enormous, roaring cheer soared up to the ceiling and floated out the window so that everyone in the town heard the fine, fine children and the fine, fine teachers shout, fine, fine, fine. You gotta love it. And the fine, fine children and the fine, fine teachers lifted Mr. Keane up, and they carried him down the hallway and out the doors and through the town, up and down, in and out. And everywhere they went, people said, what a fine, fine school with such fine, fine teachers and fine, fine children and a fine, fine principal. I think they're going to go back to normal school time. It says our principal. We have a fine, fine school and fine, fine children and fine, fine teachers and a fine, fine principal, right? Fine, fine staff. We are so lucky. And I think we'll leave it at that, right? Okay, not Saturdays and Sundays and summers and holidays. Okay, I wonder what the book will be next time. Okay, we'll find out on Monday.